let's go back. Let's recompose ourselves. Zen. Very zen. Zen. We're here. We're free. We are good at the game. All right. After that, game, we'll say. Okay, let's do it a card by card. Let's talk about what's going on here, because this game started, or this stream started with a muted mic, and then we went into a battle with Lim that took a little too long. So we're just gonna start the YouTube video here. So hello, welcome, welcome to my stream again. Wipe your feet, because we're gonna be playing with Z today. This is a bad deck, and I would argue what you see here, it's probably not going to work. I don't think this is the way to build it. In fact, I think I want to already make some changes. I think we're going to go back up some Brooks and see how that does. Because let's read the leader. So the leader is a 5k, 4 life, purple black. When attacking, Dawn -4. KO to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less. Then this leader gains 1k power during the turn. This is not worth it. This is essentially just a vanilla leader, mostly because, yeah, in a pinch you can KO a 3 cost. You know, if you do something like Gum Gum Bell, you can KO a 10 cost, which is not bad, or you can, you know, KO a 6 cost. You know, but this is not really what you want to be doing with the deck. I would argue this is an emergency oh shit button. I would pair this with the Gum Gum Bell, so you can just shoo a 10 cost away if you need to. In fact, I should probably go up maybe a few extra Gum Gum Bills, because I'm starting to notice a lot of bigger bodies in the game. This is a OPO 10 list. Because we're running category, this is a OPO 11 card. So if you're interested in a replacement, I would say use this Captain Kid. This is probably your best. No, this is the closest one-to-one you can get before set 11. EBO2, if you want the restand ability, you have this 6-drop Monkey D. Luffy. This is okay. I think this is not bad, but I would just wait for OP11. If you're gonna get this, I would just wait whatever extra months just to get the categories, because this card in itself has no replacement. There is no one-to-one replacement for this card. It's just that strong. It's a blocker. It's a big body blocker that restands itself and another character, ideally Linlin. And on top of that, it also gives you back one of your rested Dawn, which is great. So there is no downside to playing this character. At the very least, you should have like 8 cards. You should have 2 playsets of this. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Anyways, we're going to go look at the deck. So Vinsmoke Reiju, this is basically if you have less Dawn than your opponent and you have 5 or less cards in hand, you get to draw 2. Situational draw, but it is a nice draw to have. Queen is a similar ability where it's a blocker, 5/6, 1k counter, Dawn -1, draw 2, then trash 1 card from your hand. Good cycling, good draw. So this is always a good staple card. These two are just good staple purple cards to search through your deck if you don't have a searchable deck. That is why these are here. Sanji, 2k counter. If you have less Dawn than your opponent, then you can pay 3 instead of paying 6 for this blocker, but this is primarily just a 2k counter. Big Mom, Linlin. This is a 9/9 that has so much upside. It is a Dawn -1, trash a card from your hand, add 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life. This is healing in purple. That is probably shouldn't be allowed, but it's here and it's here to stay. I don't know how busted it is. A lot of people don't like it. I'm fine with it. And it also has the you can put up to one of your opponent's 6 costs or less characters into the top or bottom of their life face up. That is nice because it's up to 1, so you can choose 0 depending on the situation you're in. And then of course there's Black Maria. Black Maria is basically here to catch you up in Dawn, primarily after you've made the dumb decision to Dawn -4. Black Maria is here to fix your mistake of going down 4 to KO a 3 cost. So Black Maria basically, you ramp 5 rested Dawn, then at the end of your turn, you match your opponent's Dawn. So you put Dawn back until you have the same as your opponent. So this is basically a way for you late game to regain your Dawn if you're trying to KO things with Z. That's the primary use for Black Maria. It's just to fix Z a little bit, to have some use for him. As we talked about earlier, Katakuri, All-Star. This is the primary reason why I want to play this deck. The black part of the deck, not necessary. I have this leader as an alt, so I wanted to build something that maybe would work. I don't think this is it, but this is more tempo-y. I don't think it's the right way. It's tempo with like an occasional removal spell, you know, entwined with it. We talked about Queen. Brook, classic. 3/4, 1k counter, on play / when attacking, give up to one of your opponent's characters -1 cost for the turn, then KO up to one of your opponent's 0 cost or less characters. This is just great. This used to be better with Ice Age. However, we now have Gum Gum Bell, which can now hit a like 7 or 8 on your opponent's field. I think that is for 5 Dawn, getting rid of an 8 cost. Yeah, an 8 cost is not a bad idea. Kuzan is a decent replacement for Ice Age. It's a on play, draw 1 card, and then when attacking, give up to one of your opponent's characters -4 costs for the turn. Pretty good. Good aggressive body that replaces itself and does cost reduction, so you can hit bigger things like, you know, 6 drops? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drops. So you can hit things like 7 drops with your leader, or you can hit things like 5 drops with your Brook. And then we have Suru. Suru is a 2k counter, which occasionally can be like a, you know, pay 1 Dawn, you know, and then -2 a character that you can KO later. One-legged toy soldier is a similar thing. It's same thing as Suru. It's just, you know, a 2k counter that can reduce something by 3. So pretty good. Rebecca is basically a way to recycle these cards back into our hand if we need them. Primarily, we'll be probably grabbing the 2k counters, and we'll be playing the Brook out with our Rebecca's. Jack, just a big body in black. It's very rare that I even use his ability. He's mostly just a beat stick. And so we'll read it. You may rest this character. Well, activate main, rest this character, draw 1 card, then trash 1 card from your hand. Then KO up to one of your opponent's 3 cost or less characters. Basically, again, a better version of our leader. And I like, honestly, a way better version of our leader. So we probably even want to go up a couple of these. Tempest Kick, like the pseudo replacement for Ice Age. This is a draw 1 card, then if you have 10 cards in your trash, give a character -3 cost for the turn. It doesn't work that great, especially if you're not filling up your trash. I would say something that's been talked about as a decent replacement. Let's just look for events. There we go. So events that are being played in place of Tempest Kick are, if I can find them, Hatsu counter Patchwork. So Patchwork has been a people's preferred pick over Tempest Kick. So it still has a similar effect. It's Dawn -3, give up to one of your opponent's Dawn -3. There's no additional thing versus Tempest Kick. Tempest Kick draws you a card, then it has a conditional cost, whereas Patchwork doesn't have a conditional cost. You know, it just immediately does the -3. Then if your opponent has a character with a cost 0, it does not refresh for the next turn. Could actually work. I might try this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just see how it works. It might be better. Another card that has been played alongside this has been I bid 5 million or 500 million. This has only been played for the trigger. The trigger is the only thing about this card that matters right now. It is KO to one of your opponent's characters. One of your character. Try that again. KO to one of your opponent's 6 cost characters or lower, then or return it to their owner's hand. So you can either KO a 6 cost or less, or you can bounce it back to their hand. For a trigger, this is actually probably not something worth, like, this is probably something worth running. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I think Patchwork I would play over this right now. But yeah, that's essentially the deck. And then here's Gum Gum Bell. Gum Gum Bell is, you may add the top card of your life to your hand. Don't really want to be doing that in black or in a dual colored leader, because you're just making it easier to die. But in return, give up to one of your opponent's -7 cost during this turn. So this is the big brother to Ice Age. This is the card that I think people should be playing instead of Ice Age. I'm running it as a 2 just to see if I like it. The nice thing is that our leader can now KO a 10 cost with Gum Gum Bill. However, we're eating up a life. So this may not work out, but we're gonna test that out on the simulator. Spoilers, we already did a game and it was horrible. It was really slow. It was up against a limb and I did not like it. So we're straight up just cutting that first fight out. And we're also cutting the first like 10 minutes of this stream out because my mic was muted. Shout out to Boogie, who was here earlier and told me I had a muted mic, because I would have never known. I had no idea. But okay, we'll try to get 1, maybe 2 games in before I end the stream. Just because I had such a bad start. Oh, no! This guy's doing what we're doing, but better. Oh, brother. Not like this. No. What does this card do? Straw hat. Okay. This guy's doing our... Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. He's already demanding 2Ks out of my hand. Only because I know I'm gonna need this later. I'm gonna need to use this later. Oh no, I need to commit a Dawn. So now he's at 6. Did this ramp him? Did. Here we go again! Fun! 4 costs. Do we have a thing to KO in our hand? We do not have a KO ability. If we want to get rid of this, now's the chance. Okay. Not helpful. Not helpful in the slightest. I'm not seeing any of those brooks I just added. What happened to those brooks? Bro. So he's at 8th on. Now he can start tutoring. He can start drawing 2 cards. Yep. Our bro here is going to be drawing 2 cards now from now on. So we need to start answering his board. It's fine. Here's the Big Mom. All right, that's fine with us. So now we do 4, we attach 2, swing in, and then activate the ability. Okay. You know what? It's going okay. I think it's fine. We're not having a great time, but we're here. We're vibing. We're checking them out. This is the boogeyman of the set, if you didn't know. I talked about it in the past. It's probably gonna go in. That's fine with us. We'll let that go. I'm not saving that for shit. So we're at 6 now. How do we want to deal with this? So what's he at? He's at 7. So for 6, what can we do for 6? So I haven't drawn a brook, man. No, he's at 10. So we have 3. There's Scum Giant! Ah! Gum Giant actually made this worse. Oh, I love this game. You know this is a hand perfectly sculpted. What's he gonna drop for 10? Okay, that makes sense. F me, I guess. At least he's healing me, you know? Can't be mad about that. Let's see what we can do. 8. We can start playing out. We should probably play out. Probably play out our Katakuri after this. We can block one of his hits. Can't block all of his hits, unfortunately. Look at this. Gorgeous. Maybe we can fake him out. No, we can't because we don't have counter in hand. Oh, we don't. Okay, now we have counter in hand. I'm sorry to see the issue here. Well then. Can't heal me. Fine though. Okay. Look, I can do the thing too. I can do what you can do, but a lot worse. Why do you play that? Fuck, man, it's over. Yeah. GG, fucker. No. Be a good sport. Be good. Don't be mean. Even though we got annihilated there. I think it was just an unfortunate first match. I wonder. Because very similar to the Garp deck, I'm running into an issue where we're not really seeing removal on curve. Okay. All right. Happy thoughts. It's okay. We're gonna get someone. Watch. We're gonna catch someone off guard. They're not gonna know what we're doing, and then they're gonna be impressed. They're gonna be super impressed by everything we do. They're gonna be like, "Whoa, this dude's cool." We'll see what happens. Bum, 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 bum. Well, Shanks. I mean, sure. I'll take it. Who's going first? Opponent chose to go first, so we're going second. We'll keep. Why not? I have no idea what build this Shank. Okay, so this is the red hair parts build. Have nothing to do on our second turn. So pop off, King. Do what you gotta do. That's fine. At the very least, he didn't have anything to do there. Let's see, 3. Do we have a 4-drop? No, we don't have a 4-drop. Just in case he actually wanted to do something with that. We're not going to give him the option. Actually, this probably would have been a better idea. I should play that up first. That's fine. Then I could have swung into the leader. He did it again. That's fine. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. So at 6. Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping you would do. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna trash. Don't need two of these guys. Well, fun. Let's actually give him a Sanji. Okay. 7. We can play out our Jack. It'd be a little pointless to play out Jack because we don't have a way of dealing with this. Or at least not cleanly. We don't have a way to cleanly deal with this. So this does 3, 4. No, we won't be able to deal with this. Not in the way I want. So 4, 5, 6, 7. That leaves us with 3. Let's see. Nice. At least we got another queen to play out if we ever want to. I want to scream! Fucker! Yeah, I'm not saving that. We have... No. We have 2 2Ks. We do have 2 2Ks, actually. Unfortunate, but we can save. All right. we could actually start dropping. Dropping Big Mom's not going to be super relevant because we won't be able to get rid of anything, but we'll be able to equalize. However, his Ben Beckman right now is tapped, so it would be a good time to swing at it. He's got 8 cards though. It's a good time to attack his Ben Beckman. Oh, this is rough. Do we go after the Ben Beckman? Four. 5. Okay. I don't think he's gonna save it. So he's gonna give me the body for sure. Oh no, you son of a gun. That's fine. So he's gonna swing at 8. Okay. Oh, this sucks. We could throw one of these back at the bottom of his life. I don't think... No, because he'll be able to swing in. It's basically game. 7. We can get rid of... Let's see. So it's going to be 3. What is this? 6. We are not doing too hot. 5. Okay. I'll to trash 1. We're gonna trash that because it has not been useful. Yep. That's game. There you go. All right. So deck editor. How much? How many dead draws do we have? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You know, it is kind of a lot. 15 dead draws, that's rough. Our 2Ks, I think we have 12 2Ks, yeah. No, we have more. We have what, 16? No. Yeah, 16. Maybe we drop the jacks. I'm looking. Maybe we drop the jacks for the rages again. There we go. See how this works out. So I have a lot. Maybe even like the 0 cost counter would have been good. Obviously not this one, wherever it is. Like probably not this one, probably the black one. But this wouldn't be that horrible of an idea to run. But Reiju gives us more draw power, potentially. But we have severely cut our KO potential. Maybe we go up a Kobe. and see how that works, because this is sort of situational draw so far from what I've been testing out. Okay, go back. We do another one, and we see how it goes. I probably should have said this at the beginning, but I'm actually not expecting to get wins. I was not expecting it to get wins this time around. I'm completely okay with just taking the L's today. It is what it is. Not much you can do about it, unfortunately. We probably will. This will probably be our last game. So this will probably be our last game, regardless of who we get, win or lose. I don't have a ton of hope for this deck, but I do think the Katakuri and Big Mom thing that's going on in here is really funny, and I like it. So I want a deck that can use it. Probably, I mean, obviously Blue Purple Luffy does it the best, but maybe Purple Luffy can do it, can make it work. Potentially Red Purple Luffy can make it work as well. Obviously, Pudding is going to make the best use of this combo, particularly with the 8-drop blocker and the 10-drop Big Mom, because it's literally just a better version of this purple Big Mom. When will my prince show up? Maybe one day. Oh, there we go. No! I don't want to. You can't make me. Scowling intently at you. Might as well just have 10 cards in hand already. The one hope we have is maybe do we do it? No, I don't think we do it. Do we do it? Maybe we do it. I think we do it. The battle of attrition. I will win by default. I simply have more bodies than you. Surely you can't win. That doesn't matter. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll take it. Let's see. Oh. So now we're gonna start seeing some stuff. He probably just got rid of his bricks there, if I had to guess. So it is a blocker, but we won't be able to hit. So he'll probably be able to Sanji Big Mom or Sanji blocker. Yeah. How did I fail? Okay, whatever. I'm very interested how this is going to play out. I think the outcome's going to be the same, honestly, just judging by this beautifully sculpted hand of his. But, you know, I think we did pretty okay, regardless. I think it's very silly to just swing big numbers at him. Very fun. Let's see what he does. I mean, at this point, he technically does have game. I'm gonna give him a blocker, and he'll probably swing in with his Sanji next. If he attaches all the Dawn, that's fine. That's not what I was expecting, so that's fine. At this point, all of these are pointless. 8. He has 2 blockers, so we're not getting through his blockers anytime soon. This is definitely my Hail Mary. These two are probably gonna be the... Or he might save his Dawn to swing in with those two. Interesting. Because he could potentially also have a... oh no, I guess he has a Red Rock. Sure. Yeah. I don't think I had a 2 cost. No. Yep. Sad. Sad, but expected. I don't know what I was expecting. I think it was just a way of me testing the pulse. Trying to test the pulse of Zephyr. See if there's still a pulse there. Shocker, there's not a pulse here. I think this guy arrived dead on the scene. Unfortunate. Given a really restrictive leader ability, and on top of that, also just never given the support that some other leaders have been given, or even like you know, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like supplemental support. Because Lim was given direct support twice, who arguably still has a bad leader ability. And then who got like supplements? Technically Rosinante in set 12. We already see some of the spoilers for set 12. A few, like a handful of cards. This is getting supplementary support through the new Blue Navy cards, which is cool. It's cool to see. I think once the full set is, once set 12 is on the simulator, I think I'll come back to this and revisit it, see how it does. But unfortunately for Zeph, poor guy, literally no support, nothing of note here. Neo Navy, what is in Neo Navy out of curiosity? Let's look at our, no, we're not blue. No, hurry up. There we go, get rid of green. Let's see, Neo Navy. Apparently that's not how you spell Neo Navy. There we go. There's your cards. Wow, a vanilla, cool. This one I think arguably is playable. If this character battles with a strike attribute character, this character gains 3k power during this turn. 11, could be good. As main, Dawn -1. This character gains an additional 2k power during this turn. So 5, an extra 5k, wow. Pretty good. I mean, it can definitely work. It has no counter though, which, I mean, to be fair, look at all the BS we're running, you know. I think that's the least of our concerns. Also, here's this one. Add 1 Dawn for your Dawn deck and rest it. That's not gonna work. We could check film. It's primarily just purple stuff. There is this Uta. This is the Ennie's Lobby, I believe. Is this the Ennie's Lobby one? Yeah. This is the one that basically acts as Ennie's Lobby. Actually, this could be good. This might be fine in the deck, actually. Because what is it? Patchwork is a -3, right? Yeah. So this is a -2, but it's a continuous. I wish I had counter, man. If only this had counter, it'd be so good. Beyond that, what else do we have to play with? That's a searcher for film. Douglas Bullet is pretty good. He gets double attack. I think, what does he also do? Burst up to 2 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 6 or less. Yeah, it's fine. What else do we have here? This is card draw, I believe. Yeah, draw 2 cards, Dawn -2, draw 2 cards. This is a good blocker. Burst up to 1 of your opponent's characters with 5 or less. It's pretty good. We've seen this. This one's fine. This one's probably not too bad. It's a Dawn -1, nullify all abilities from up to 1 of your opponent's characters this turn. Then, if that character has 5k power or less, KO it. It's probably fine. I'm not sure. This Uta's fine. Douglas Bullet, eh. Yep, and that's basically it. You know, there could be an argument that Bandai can return to the film engine and actually give it some decent support. Preferably, maybe black, but What other color? They have red. Red film. How's red film doing? If they're not going to support Neo Navy, at least they can support red or film. There's a lot of red. Well, a bet more than purple for sure. A ton of red film cards. Probably not good. None of these look particularly good. So maybe returning, because I know obviously Green Uta is a film leader. So green film has a lot of support. So maybe in the future, Bandai can come back to block in red and purple and make some film cards or Neo Navy. We'll see. But as far as this leader is concerned, I would say his days have been numbered for quite a while now. And I was thinking that, you know, the Katakuri Linlin combo would be fun. It's fun. Obviously, it's fun. But maybe this is not the right leader to play this combo in. Maybe you have a better list. You know what? Yeah. If you have a better list, you know, make a video, please. We'd love to see it. I know I would love to see it. If you ended up making this leader work. I know a couple of people have been able to get like top 15 and top 5s in the past with Z. But you know, those wins are in the past, very far past. Like probably back in like OP05 or something was when this last time this leader got like any sort of top winnings. But yeah, there you go. There's the video for the day. I don't know. How do I wrap this up? I don't think there is a way to wrap this up. I think next time, what are we looking at? I think next time we're going to come back to Croc. Here's the updated list for Croc. We're doing the Kaido and Linlin Wombo combo that was really popular like a week ago. We could also do... There's this Nami. I'm really liking Nami. I really want to play Nami when it eventually comes over here to the West. This is the list I have figured out for her. I think it's pretty good. I think I need to do more testing, but this is not bad. I like this list. Beyond that, here's the Yamato Cage. That cross AI was kind of like coping, not coping, trolling, a little bit trolling. Like this is a little bit of cope, a little bit of troll, but there's merit to it. I've never personally been able to play it. Like that's why it's at 2, because the combo's kind of shit. But I mean, obviously, like I think there's something to be said about the what is it, Supernova? Yeah, the Supernova engine with Yamato. I think now that we have a lot more support in Supernova in yellow, I think this is a pretty viable deck as a Supernova leader. But then again, wouldn't you just play Law? I guess probably not. Just because like Yamato has double striking and can attach Dawn, I think that's arguably better. So it would be worth losing the Super Navy or Supernova type. Other than that, that's basically it. I mean, here's Whitebeard actually. I'm still playing this deck. Once in a while, I mean, I made an upgrade. I added this Zoro to the list so he can play out Wapple faster or for free. But yeah, I love the contrast between these two leaders. Like I have both leaders and the duality of them is insane. Like where we have like a very viable, still livable, like this is a great like vibe check of the meta. Like if you ever want to just do a vibe check of the meta, if you don't know what it looks like, bring a Whitebeard to the simulator. Test it out with some of the new leaders and give them a good old vibe check. I think this leader still is pretty strong, generically just strong. And this is probably not the best 50 you can play with, but I like this 50. I think this is a pretty good 50. I've been able to get some good wins with it. It's a great vibe check to an early meta versus Zephyr, unfortunately, buddy. I don't think there's hope for you. I think it's fun to come back and see if Zeph has a chance. Shocker, it doesn't. I don't think it will, but it was fun. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and love you and leave you here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Hopefully you guys, you enjoyed yourselves. And next time, I think we're gonna continue our Lego build. I was talking with Boogie a little earlier that we're probably gonna be switching between One Piece and Lego building for a pretty long time, just because, you know, work and stuff, it's hard to find the time to stream, so I'm streaming when available. So anyways, thank you guys. I will catch you all next time, and until next time, Goodbye. Bye 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 bye.